This is our percentages test review. You should know these problems backwards and forwards. I mean, you should know them really well. So try to work them out, watch the solutions, pause, go back if you didn't understand something, try them again so you know how to do them. Tomorrow's probably going to be our only test this marking period, so it's a big deal. So I'm glad you're watching this. Let me start off with that. I'm glad you're watching this. So you got 25 correct out of 28 on your social studies test. What percent of the questions did you answer correctly? Well, you got 25 correct. This is just a straight percentage problem. 25 correct out of 28 total. I'm labeling because I like to be thorough. Okay, 25 correct. And I'm also writing with a mouse, so don't make fun. Is what percent out of 100? So you know how to solve one of these once you have it set up. Here's your missing value. That means I can multiply my cross products here and then divide by this number here, and it will give me the solution. And the solution is something like 89.2. We're rounding to the nearest whole percentage, so my answer is 89%. Pretty good. B+. Question 2. Okay, question 2 is one of our first before and after problems. This is percent of change. You did something yesterday, you did something today, so there's time involved, before and after. In all of these before and after problems, you'll have 100% here. That's how we do our percent proportion. And we are comparing something to our new, something like our new amount, but we're comparing it to the before amount. In this case, the before amount is 18 math problems. That was yesterday. So whatever I'm comparing it to the before amount of 18 problems. So today I finished 27. And I'm asking you for the percent of increase. I'm just putting arrow for increase. Okay? Since I want percent of increase here, that means on this side, I need to find the amount of increase. Because this ratio on the left is our amount ratio. So it could be problems, it could be dollars, it could be ounces. This ratio on the right is our percent ratio. But they have to line up with each other. I mean, if we want percent of increase, we need the amount of increase. When we do a discount problem, if we want the percent of discount, we need to find the amount of discount. When we do a markup problem, if we want the percent of markup, we need to find the amount of markup. And we're always comparing to the before amount. So, today I finished 27, yesterday I finished 18. That means I finished 9 more problems. My amount of increase was 9 more problems. So now I can find the percent of increase. 9 is 50% of 18. So I finished 50% more problems. Number 3. It's another before and after problem. So the bonus size container, this one right here, is 9.5 ounces. This is the after. This one's the after because it's bigger. It's bigger than the old one. It's 30% bigger. So I'm going to find the before. This container is the old container plus 30%. I don't know what the old container is, but I know it's the old container, 100%, plus 30% more. So now I've got the proportion I need to find that before amount. Before they added 30%, it was how big? So I can solve. There's my missing value, which means I multiply 9.5 times 100, divide by 130, and I get, when I'm rounding to the nearest tenth of an ounce, I get 7.3 ounces. Which makes sense, I hope. The old size had to be smaller. It had to be smaller than the new size, because this new size is a bonus size, 30% more than the old size. Okay, so this transformer. Markup is a before and after problem. So it used to be when Walmart bought it, they paid $7.50. After that, they marked it up. I'm asking you for percent of markup. So what do we need if we want percent of markup? I hope you're saying we need the amount of markup. We need to know how much they added to the price. So to find that, to find how much they added, we can just subtract $16.84 minus $7.50, and that means they added $9.34 to the price. So $9.34, they added more than 100% to the price. Because if they added 100% to the price, they would have added $7.50 to that old price. They added more than that. So our percent of markup has to be more than 100%. And when we solve this proportion, we get 125%. So that means they added 125% of $7.50 to $7.50 to get their new price. I know I'm going kind of fast. You can always pause, go back. It's the beauty of YouTube and the internet today. Next up, discount. It's another before and after problem. So the price used to be $399.96. Discount is when they take money off of the before price. So before the discount, the price was $399.96. Since I'm asking you for the percent of discount, that means you need the amount of discount. What's the amount of discount? Thankfully, they give it to us right there. $50.96. So that's the amount they took off of the original price. So I want, if I'm finding percent of discount, I need amount of discount compared to the original price, the before price. So when I solve this proportion, I'm multiplying my cross products here, dividing by this number here, and I get rounding to the nearest whole percent. I get 13%. So there was a 13% discount. They took 13% of the original price off of the original price. Next up, percent of error. Percent of error is about guessing and guessing wrong. But we take the amount that we missed by, and divide it by the actual amount. And then we multiply by 100. It's actually just a proportion. I'll show you that in a second. But since we guessed 75 and we actually spent 82, that means our guess was off by 7. 82 minus 75 is 7. We compare that to the actual amount, and then to get a percentage, we multiply by 100, and we get about 9%. We missed by about 9% of 82. So this formula here is actually a proportion. I just take the amount that I missed by, compare it to the actual amount, solve this proportion, and I get 9. You would take 7 times 100 divided by 82, which is the same as taking 7 divided by 82 and times 100, like I did on the last part. So I'm about halfway done. I'm going to continue on the second video.